Dragons, in the work of Tolkien, are the most well-known of the great fantasy dragons. Smaug has become the archetype for dragons for people, and The Lord of the Rings has inspired dozens of derivative works, all featuring dragons in some shape or another, but never doing dragons quite as well as Tolkien. Both the Shannara Chronicles and Harry Potter, for example, drew inspiration from The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion for their dragons, but they are missing something important. The reason dragons just make sense in Lord of the Rings, but not in many other works. The key, I think, is the reasoning and thought behind them. In Tolkien's work, the dragons are creations of war, the Middle-earth equivalent of tanks, designed and unleashed by the Dark Lord Morgoth and his war against the elves. This simple bit of world building makes the dragons solid and concrete. They were as big as they were in intelligence, able to breathe fire, all because it makes them better at what they were designed to do: slaughter elves. For other fantasy works, the world building is often rushed, at least in terms of flora and fauna. The magic system and cultures of the world might be fleshed out to a massive degree and makes sense, but when you consider why a 100-foot-long pyromaniac lizard is flying through the skies, the answer is all too often, it's fantasy, it's got to have dragons. The issue with that attitude is it just leaves a world that doesn't feel quite right. It's missing something, that bit of grime that lets you know a place is lived in, the depth that lets you tell a window from a photo. Without that extra bit of thought, the dragons have no place. I mean, what do they live on? What do they evolve from? How long do they live? Tolkien covers all these bases, but as said, many others don't. I'm running out of time here, but if you want to hear some more of my thoughts on this, then I've got an ongoing series of articles on my blog, all about dragons and fantasy novels. There's even an article to accompany this video. That's all from me for now, but please, if you want some more fantasy content, then go to my blog and find loads of articles on all things fantasy. I'll put a link in the description below. Cheers for watching.